The world of academic research can often feel like navigating a complex maze. Researchers are constantly faced with intricate questions and a seemingly endless sea of data. The journey through this maze is not just about finding answers, but also about understanding the path that leads to those answers. Each turn and twist represents a new challenge, a new piece of information that must be carefully analyzed and understood. The complexity of this process can be overwhelming, but it is also what makes academic research so rewarding. It is a journey of discovery, of piecing together the puzzle of knowledge, one piece at a time. Researchers grapple with intricate questions, seeking clarity amidst a sea of data. They spend countless hours analyzing data, discussing findings with colleagues, and reviewing existing literature. This rigorous process is essential for ensuring that their conclusions are well-founded and reliable. It is through this meticulous work that researchers can contribute to the broader body of knowledge in their field. The data they collect and analyze is not just numbers and charts. It is the foundation upon which new theories and ideas are built. Each piece of data is a small but crucial part of the larger picture. A conceptual framework serves as an invaluable compass, guiding researchers through the research process. It helps them to organize their thoughts, identify key variables, and establish relationships between different concepts. This framework is not just a static document. It is a dynamic tool that evolves as the research progresses. It provides a clear roadmap, helping researchers to stay focused and on track. Without a conceptual framework, the research process can easily become disorganized and chaotic. It is the guiding light that helps researchers to navigate the complexities of their work. It provides direction, connecting their work to existing knowledge and building a solid foundation for their investigations. By linking their research to established theories and concepts, researchers can ensure that their work is grounded in a solid theoretical base. This connection to existing knowledge is crucial for the credibility and validity of their findings. It also helps to identify gaps in the current understanding, providing opportunities for new and innovative research. The conceptual framework is the bridge that connects the past, present, and future of academic research. We'll examine its key components, development steps, and types of frameworks used in scholarly work. Understanding these elements is essential for any researcher, whether they are just starting out or are experienced scholars. The key components of a conceptual framework include the identification of key variables, the establishment of relationships between these variables, and the development of a theoretical model. The development steps involve a systematic process of literature review, hypothesis formulation, and empirical testing. There are various types of frameworks, each suited to different types of research questions and methodologies. By understanding these components and steps, researchers can develop robust and effective conceptual frameworks for their work. By the end, you'll be equipped to develop your own conceptual framework, empowering you to navigate academic research with confidence. This knowledge will not only help you to conduct your research more effectively, but will also enhance your ability to communicate your findings to others. A well-developed conceptual framework is a powerful tool that can help you to achieve your research goals and make a meaningful contribution to your field. So, let's embark on this journey together and discover the power of a strong conceptual framework in academic research. Imagine embarking on a construction project without a blueprint. Similarly, in academic research, a conceptual framework provides structure and coherence. It's a visual or written representation of the relationships between key concepts and variables central to a study. Think of it as a lens through which researchers view their research problem, focusing on the most relevant aspects. To grasp a conceptual framework, it's essential to understand its key components. These components serve as the building blocks that provide structure and clarity to your research. They help in defining the scope, direction, and purpose of your study, ensuring that every aspect is meticulously planned and executed. Variables. These are the factors being investigated, categorized as independent, dependent, mediating, or moderating. Independent variables are those that are manipulated to observe their effect on dependent variables. Dependent variables are the outcomes that are measured. Mediating variables explain the relationship between the independent and dependent variables, while moderating variables influence the strength or direction of this relationship. Relationships. These illustrate how changes in one variable influence others, depicted through arrows or lines. Understanding these relationships is crucial, as they form the backbone of your conceptual framework. They help in hypothesizing and testing the connections between different variables, providing a clear pathway for your research. Assumptions. These are beliefs held true without direct evidence, providing a foundation for the research. Assumptions are necessary as they set the stage for your study, outlining the conditions under which your research is conducted. They help in defining the boundaries and limitations of your study, ensuring that your research is grounded in a realistic context. Theory. Grounding the framework in existing theories strengthens its validity and generalizability. Theories provide a lens through which you can interpret your findings, offering a deeper understanding of the phenomena being studied. They help in situating your research within the broader academic discourse, making your findings more robust and credible. These components create a comprehensive framework, guiding the research journey and enhancing the rigor of findings. By meticulously defining variables, understanding their relationships, acknowledging assumptions, and grounding your study in theory, you create a solid foundation for your research. This not only ensures the integrity of your study, but also enhances its contribution to the field. Developing a conceptual framework is an iterative process requiring careful thought. It serves as a blueprint for your research, guiding you through the complexities of your study. The framework helps in organizing your ideas, ensuring that your research is systematic and coherent. It is essential to approach this process with an open mind, ready to refine and adjust as new insights emerge. Formulate the research question. A clear, concise question is the cornerstone of your framework. This question should be specific, addressing a particular aspect of your topic. It acts as a focal point, directing your research efforts and helping you stay on track. Spend adequate time refining this question, as it will shape the direction of your entire study. Outlines the specific aspect of the topic to investigate. This step involves narrowing down your focus to a manageable scope, ensuring that your research is both feasible and impactful. By clearly defining what you aim to explore, you set the stage for a more structured and effective investigation. Conduct a thorough literature review. Understand the current state of research in your field. This involves reviewing existing studies, identifying gaps, and recognizing patterns. A comprehensive literature review not only informs your framework, but also positions your research within the broader academic conversation. It helps you build on existing knowledge and avoid redundancy of research in your field. This step is crucial for grounding your framework in established theories and findings. It provides a solid foundation upon which you can build your own research, ensuring that your work is relevant and contributes to the ongoing discourse. Identify and define key variables. Based on your research question and literature review, pinpoint the main variables that will be central to your study. Clearly defining these variables is essential for clarity and precision. It allows you to measure and analyze them effectively, providing a structured approach to your research. Establish relationships between variables. Depict these relationships using visual aids. Creating diagrams or flowcharts can help you visualize how different variables interact with each other. This step is vital for understanding the dynamics of your research topic and for communicating your framework to others. Visual representations make complex relationships easier to grasp and analyze. Articulate underlying assumptions. Clearly state these to enhance transparency. Assumptions are the underlying beliefs that guide your research. By articulating them, you make your framework more robust and credible. It also allows others to understand the basis of your study and to evaluate its validity. Embrace the iterative nature of developing a conceptual framework and refine your framework as your understanding evolves. As you delve deeper into your research, new insights and information may emerge, necessitating adjustments to your framework. This iterative process ensures that your framework remains relevant and accurate, ultimately leading to more meaningful and impactful research outcomes. Diverse approaches, types of conceptual frameworks, graphical models. Visual representations like diagrams or flowcharts illustrate relationships between variables. Narrative descriptions, written explanations detail connections between concepts and variables. Mathematical models, equations or formulas express relationships quantitatively. Taxonomy or classification frameworks categorize phenomena systematically. The choice of framework depends on the research question, variables, and theoretical underpinnings. Researchers often combine elements to create a hybrid framework that suits their needs. Real-world applications. Examples of conceptual frameworks in action. Imagine a study exploring the relationship between social media use and body image among adolescents. Variables might include social media use, body image, social comparison, and self-esteem. Another example, evaluating a new teaching method's effectiveness on student learning outcomes in mathematics. Variables might include teaching method, student learning outcomes, student engagement, and prior knowledge. These examples show how frameworks provide a structured approach to investigating complex questions. The power of a framework. Benefits of using a conceptual framework in research. Enhanced clarity and focus, provides direction and keeps the study aligned with its goals. Improved research design, guides selection of research methods and data analysis procedures. Facilitated data interpretation, helps make sense of complex data patterns. Enhanced communication, provides a common language and visual representation for readers. Contribution to knowledge building, connects research to existing theories and suggests future research avenues. Conceptual framework versus theoretical framework. Understanding the distinction. A conceptual framework is broader, encompassing theoretical and empirical perspectives. It provides a structured representation of the research problem. A theoretical framework focuses on specific theories, testing or extending them. The choice depends on the research question and goals. Conceptual frameworks are preferred for new areas, while theoretical frameworks suit studies testing existing theories. Crafting an effective framework. Tips for success. Keep it simple and clear. Avoid unnecessary complexity. Use visual aids. Diagrams and flowcharts enhance clarity. Be explicit about assumptions. Clearly state and justify assumptions. Ground your framework in existing literature. Review relevant theories and findings. Be open to revision. Refine your framework as your understanding evolves. Crafting an effective framework requires creativity, critical thinking, and a deep understanding of the research problem.